What's up, everybody? This is Pretty Disa.
Hey, this is Lou.
And today we are back with our Friday episode. As y'all know, it is a new year, even though the new year doesn't start until spring. So, the topic that we will be talking about today will be social media. So, you want to start, Lou?
I'm not really on social media. I got off Facebook because it's full of, and I got tired of being told what to do, what to say, how to say it. And case in point, there was this dog on there. It was kind of ugly. Everybody was making comments about it, and I said, "Oh my Lord, what an ugly dog!" Next thing I know, they was telling me they were gonna shut me down. I had to be quiet, basically 7 days.
Oof.
Next time it would be 14, and then what's that called? A
Ban?
permanent? Yeah,
They want
a
to ban you? Oof. Yikes.
And then there was just a bunch of weird people on my page.
The energy was weird.
Yeah, it was an off energy, so I just shut it down.
Well, I think the generation that you come from, a lot of people in your age range, they're on there, they're doing a lot of fun stuff. Those are the cool people. But then there's ones that they start with that drama, like they stuck in high school. That's I don't like.
Yeah.
But it's been on my mind for the past few days,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm saying, social media kind of makes you feel a little lonely.
I think a lot of times people want too much on social media. You don't know these people. You may be popular on social media.
Damn.
That's a fake world.
Right.
It's all virtual.
Right.
So it is a scary place, and it can be lonely.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that. You get on people's lives, you like, comment, and share their stuff, and you're a small creator, which I start calling myself a creator as blatantly. But you know, you get on their live, you like it, you share it, you're engaging with them, and they start feeling like they're celebrities. I don't like that. I'm just thinking like, it wasn't like that when I was coming up. When I was coming up, we played double dutch, we played straight rope, we played tag. We had a great time outside. Now it's like 2020 was here, and that's the first time I got on somebody's live. And since then, I'm like, I'm not really feeling that vibe. So I think in terms of feeling lonely, it's like you think everybody is real, but you don't know who is who.
But you look like you was having a lot of fun.
I was, especially the Instagram one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Instagram one was fun. It was good. It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking guy. He was good looking.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, it was cool, it was fun, but the Instagram guy it was fabulous. I was like, damn, okay, he's giving kind of like celebrity vibes, and I don't praise celebrities. They're humans like all of us.
Mm-hmm.
However, I thought that his life looked fun. It looked flashy. It looked amazing.
And that's where it gets kind of tricky, because people start thinking, hey, I can talk to this person, they're a lot of fun, and then you find out somewhere down the line that they're fake.
Mm-hmm.
That they're only on there to collect coins or, get millions of followers so that they can get money, but they don't really care about the people that's following them.
But do you think that they are, I'm sweating, do you think that they are fake, or do some of, myself included, do some people have an expectation of them?
Yeah, it's like
Because maybe they're not fake.
It's like
Well, some of
following
them
a
are.
Hollywood star. It's like following a Hollywood star.
Right.
I mean, if you personally met somebody, let me back up. If you met somebody on social media,
Right.
and you met them as a social media person, and then you meet them outside of social media, and they're totally different from inside that social media vibe,
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's fake. Because you're selling yourself, but you're not that real. You're not real.
Right.
The guy, I come
But
into the name.
what do you think? Don't say no names. What do you think is the definition of real in your book from the time you come from? Because the time you come from and the time I come from is totally different. But I feel like the time I come from and these new kids come from is totally different too.
A real person is somebody that keeps their word.
Right.
We was told, well, back in the day, you shook somebody's hand, and that was a contract.
Right. Right.
My word is my bond.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you better than I can tell you.
Right.
Another small example is grandma used to say,
Right.
if her sister would tell her, Mama, if I borrow $1 from you and I don't pay you back, I'm never going to borrow money from you again. That totally switched. People could keep asking for $1 and never pay you back. That's fake. That's different. That's the difference between yesterday and today.
Right.
If
So
that answers your question.
So they'd rather stop. What you're saying is, they'd rather stop speaking to you than give you back your damn money.
Not even
and
that.
So that'll cause an issue.
Not
Is
even
that
that.
what it's? Okay.
Not even that. Some people will still have the nerve to ask you for more.
So
and
you're
never pay
basically
you
saying
back.
their word. You're saying their word
Their
is
word
what's
sucks.
being associated with being real. I agree. I definitely agree. And that's what I'm saying. I'm 32 years old. So I come from a different time.
Right.
When it's all of that live stuff, we was different. We watched TV, we watched movies, we had movie night, we had game night. Thank God for my sister. She was a blessing on earth. She was a mess, but in a good way. She was something else, but she made sure, including you and grandma, we had a childhood. Like I said, she let us eat candy for dinner.
Right.
And I mean, she made everything magical.
Right.
And that's the time I come from. I don't know what this newness is, but I think my personal reason the reason why I said lonely in the beginning of this conversation was because I was basically saying, like, you know, you go through things and then you get online and you start scrolling and, you know, you start comparing somebody's life to yours. And comparison is the thief of joy, like they say. And it is. And it just becomes all these different things. Like, dang, they look fun. She looks cute. She looks pretty. I want to hang out with them. I want to make new friends. It becomes that whole thing. And then you're like, in person, it's not really like that.
It's not real.
You go to these concerts, you meet these new people, and the next thing you know, you don't never even hear from them.
It's not real.
It just gets strange. So then you be like, damn, I'm in isolation.
Social media has depersonalized people. There's no
Depersonalization. I think I have that. I've had that my whole life, but I think I have it a lot now.
It's
Especially, it's depersonalization. And the other one, what's the other one?
What people talking about being when they go inside.
When you feel outside of yourself, when you can look down at your hands and be like, well, you know, that's associated with anxiety.
When you
That's
disassociate.
disassociation. I think the internet has its good and its bad points, and you have to know when to put that phone down.
The most scary part of this thing is the children.
Right.
They're much too good for chocolate.
Right.
No, but for real.
Yeah, they're easily influenced.
They don't know real from fake. They have fake battles online.
Right.
Versus being out in the street. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not anti-violence or pro-violence,
right.
But when you're raising sons and boys in this world and you are people
Daughters
of our color, that's a new thing.
Yeah.
When the boy used to go out, you watched them to make sure that they knew how to take care of themselves.
Right.
If they selling wolf tickets and talking smack to each other,
right,
they had to back it up.
Right. No, they did, and you let them fight. Like Bab said, let them fight.
And so social media, you know, they on there arguing. There's fake battles, and then just God forbid the person that they're arguing with, you run into them in the real world.
That been happening.
It's on and popping.
Well, I think I agree. It's the kids, it's the teenagers, it's everybody. It's everybody. This guy on one of them sites, I'm not gonna keep saying the apps because we ain't getting paid for that. But he was sending this lady money, and she was like, "I'm gonna tell your wife whatever." So he was sending her thousands of dollars to keep her quiet. So it's like the same thing, you know. It's the same thing. You just never know. You run into so many different spaces out in that internet world.
People used to get conned in face to face. You used to get conned face to face. Now you get conned online.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no way you could confront that person.
Well, that happened to me one time. I was apartment hunting before I moved back in with you.
Mm-hmm.
And before I had my place on Arthur Avenue. And I sent this guy $50. And I took a chance. And then he just blocked me on everything. And then another time, I bought this flat tummy stuff. And it wasn't Flat Tummy Tea because they're a good company. But there was this off-brand company on one of the apps. And I sent them the money, and to this day, 4 years later, I never got my $34.
Mm-mm.
And $34, I'm sorry, I could do something with that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't give a damn if it's $1. It's
right.
mine.
It's yours, and you want it.
So that's my whole thing. But I don't know. I enjoy the social media. I get a lot of recipes from there when I want to make something new. I get a lot of inspo from there. It's just at times the energy, like you said earlier, it can be very strange and it can be strained. And another thing I've realized too, smaller creators, there's big creators copying their stuff,
mm-hmm.
and they don't get the recognition or the followers, and the followers keep watching and never liking nothing.
Right.
And so I'm saying, who came up with this idea? Because somebody's getting paid, and the damn sure ain't us.
Mm-hmm. And if you're gonna follow me,
yeah,
at least like my stuff. Cause now I'm thinking something else. Why are you following me and not saying anything? You could even give me a thumbs down, but say something.
Like, hey, that ain't true. No, don't do that. That's too much. Save your opinion. Save it for David. But
No, I'm just saying. What is the purpose?
Yeah.
First of all, what's the purpose of following me, not liking my stuff? What's the purpose of trolling someone? What's the purpose of blocking people's content so that it doesn't move, so that it doesn't go up?
I'll never understand
that. But then you busy watching, and then the next thing you know, you be like, that's my shit.
Literally. And
somebody stole my shit, but they made sure that it didn't go up in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
What's that all about?
And we will never know. And then they'll say a lot of time, delete it and then do it again. And the next time you do it again, it's even lower. So I think that it's not even about having a certain look or having a certain topic. It's not about any of that. Well, you know what? That's a lie.
Because
we've
seen some stupid stuff we've doing, and stuff we've been doing for years.
Right. It is about a certain look. Right. So that certain following is everything. It's an agenda that's pushed. So that's my point. In the 90s, I was born in 92. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s was different. We didn't have none of this.
Right.
Y'all took photos of us or whatever. Somebody had a camcorder. We doing cute, funny stuff in the house, whatever. It didn't go nowhere. You're like, okay, this is just me having a regular Sunday afternoon, cooking dinner. I'm bothering my mother. I'm getting dressed. Everybody was going to prom. All of that fun stuff. And then it's like, nobody was just posting it every day. And they're like, oh my God, this person has a certain look. And it's so amazing. And they start, what is that? Worshiping people. And I'm like,
idolizing.
The idolizing is giving very much creep, because I'm like, I could like somebody and really be like, wow, she looks so pretty and I love her. And I don't even know her in real life, but I like the vibe and I like the video. But I'm going to go on with my day. I'm not going to sit up here and go to Starbucks because you went to Starbucks. Not Katie. Regina George punched me in the face and it was awesome.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
But I think there's enough space for everyone. And if this feels like not even middle school, but this feels like high school all over again.
Mm-hmm.
But even though high school was fun for me, but middle school was the bullying time.
Mm-hmm.
But phone is almost dying. But middle school was the bullying time, not the high school.
Right.
And I could just remember everybody following this one girl, and I was like, oh, okay. I thought she was cool. I thought she dressed cool. But I was like, all right.
But
I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I was a follower at one point in time.
Everybody has those
moments. A lot of people have those moments. But
yes.
at some point in time, you got to realize, stand your ground. I'm not following that person no more.
Following and ass kissing go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're a follower, you already kissing ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you kissing ass, then it's basically like whatever that person say go.
Yeah.
And if you don't have your own mind in this world, you.
And that's the lonely thing. I'm bringing it home. That's the lonely thing about social media. Because everybody's on there just following and kissing ass. And you're original. You got your own style.
And you
got your
having
own
fun.
smile. You just having fun and doing what you like to do. But it ain't popular because so-and-so shit is popular. I'm giving you a stupid example.
Yeah.
I see stuff. I'm watching you watch your stuff. Some of it be funny, and some of it just be damn ridiculous. Somebody standing there shaking the salt shaker and
I don't know nothing.
And going like this.
I don't know
got
nothing.
10,000 views just shaking the salt. I'm like, wow.
But that's not exaggerated. That is the gosh darn truth.
I mean, like really, like I probably can get paid with 3 of the stupid
You would
things
have
that I
way
do.
more than I do, because there is a certain. There's some freaks out there, you know. There's the freaks of the freak shows.
I mean,
freaks and
really.
geeks, you know. Like,
I mean, I think black people have a.
oh Lord,
okay, I think a lot of people have
people
a
are
natural,
black people, but if you feel like it's black people, then
a
you
natural
feel like it's
sense
black
of
people.
comedy. We just all the stuff we've been through. I mean, we just naturally have that in us to strive and move forward.
Yeah.
And just make things happen. Like I ain't never gonna eat no chitlin because it smells like like
It's true,
shit, but
right. That's my point. And at the end of the day, it's like, hi, Cubby. Say hi to my followers.
Hello.
That's my nephew, Cubby. And so that's my point. I'm definitely not doing that either. He's too much. All right, well, that must have been a sign that is our time for today. It's been good seeing y'all again. We will see y'all next week, next Friday. My birthday's in 2 weeks. So y'all have a good one. We out.
later.